Okay, we're coming to the end of day 14, second week of our truck build, and I really must have been on drugs if I thought I was going to do this build for 15 grand, possibly 20, because I know what I was smoking, but that ain't happening. We're probably looking at closer to 30 by the time we finish, because apparently I like the finer things in life. So I'll read through the updated figures on where we're up to, and then I'll quickly go over what I think we have left to pay. Okie doke. Now I've got the spreadsheet open. We can get into the figures. To date, we have spent $47,389.90, and that does include the $30,250 for the purchase, service, and registration on the truck. The build spend to date is $17,139.90, and I estimate we've got about $11,000 left to spend. Now that does include $3,000 for a tow bar and gas and the relevant engineering certificates that you require in Queensland to have those passed. So that is $3,000. There is the big, that's the big one big ticket really that we have left to go. But I will give you a quick breakdown if you like. So breakdown of that 17,000. I've spent $4,717.96 on our solar, inverter, wiring conduits, etc. And to finish that off, $400 for a generator. If we decide to put one in, we are generating about 2 kVA a day off the roof of the truck. So I'm not sure that we're going to go that way. But solar is done. I've spent $164 on internal power points. And I have an electrician coming to certify our 240 volt system. I've got his cost there in the power section as well. I've spent $29.95 on overhead strip lights, but that's really all I've done on the interior lighting situation. On the exterior, I've spent $1,773.62. That includes external caravan door, rear timber doors, a new awning that's going on, toolboxes, and just steel and things to do the mounts for the toolboxes. On the gas system, so far I've only spent $60 for the gas bottle mounts. We've got to do the lines and the certificate, and like I said, that's a big ticket one. I'm saying $1,500 to $2,000 to do a gas certificate on that. The water system, I've got quite a bit to do there, but the big tickets are done. We've got the grey water, the fresh water, and the hot water systems all ordered and in various states of arriving. $1,411.92. I do still have to get the 12 volt pressure pump, outside tap, the filter systems, and all the mounts and piping. So that'll come to a bit still there. Yeah, probably $1,000 in stuff to go on there as well. Interior fit out, so just general fit out materials. I've spent $1,810.62. That includes a couple of air vents, studs and noggins, framing for the queen bed, flooring, paint and timber stain, and brushes, etc. I still have to do overhead shelves, fire extinguisher, smoke alarms, and blinding curtains. So again, probably about $1,000 to finish that section off. I have ordered all my appliances. So I've ordered a washer, an oven cooktop, and a fridge. None of them have arrived yet, but they are all ordered and paid for. So that's a total of $2,241. The dearest in that being the Thetford triplex gas cooker, which is the same as we have here in the bus, and I absolutely love it. It works like a gem. I wouldn't cook on anything else now, I don't think. So I went for that again. Bathroom is probably the next biggest spend category I have, because all I've done for my bathroom is bought the $200 shower tray. So I still have the walls, toilet, shelving rack, shower head, tap fittings, towel racks, mirrors. I got a bits to do, probably $1,500 to $2,000 to finish off the shower, I think. Cabinetry, as in pre-bought cabinetry. $1,040 for a caboodle base unit, $600 for bench tops, $872 for drawers and door panels, but that is an ongoing saga, so they might all be refunded, and I may have to cut my own because they are telling me it may take till the end of September to get door fronts, which is, unless I want white. The only colour available apparently is white. despite letting me order them and pay for them in full on the website and then sending me an email to say they won't be there till September. So that's an ongoing saga. That price may change. Also, I've got the kickboards, $200. So I've just got to get hinges and draw runners, splashback, and under the kickboards I'm wanting to do a storage system, so there'll be sort of some hardware for that as well. General kitchen stuff, I've ordered my bar stools, and that's about it, I think. So still got to get sink taps, rubbish bin, drawer inserts, etc. there. A couple of $100 in that one. For baskets and cubes for storage, a couple of $100. Haven't spent anything there yet, but I think it'll be a couple of $100. The master bedroom space, I did order a new mattress, $250. New sheets and duvet set, and a new doona as well. So $336.44 on that one. The daybed couch, I've done zip. I reckon it's going to cost me $600 to frame it up, line it, put a mattress on it, or cushions or something. Haven't really thought about it. TV and entertainment, I already have the mount. I reckon about $400 for a new telly. Consumables, I've spent $261.60 on tape, screws, fasteners, and sandpaper. Screws add up, man. When you start doing studs and noggins and stuff, screws add up. You go for a lot. Other things that sort of didn't have a category or were a little bit unexpected. $165 for the spare tyre, $25 for a cab speaker, 2 spare keys. Now that's $10. $16.50 at the Weybridge, $149 for an Apple CarPlay unit. Went and bought the Starlink Mini and the mount, $567. Now, I have the full-blown Starlink here, and I love it. But the Mini, being low power draw and being designed to be flat mounted on the roof, I just went and splurged on that. Probably not a necessity, but hopefully will make life a little bit easier. Safety gear, $21.80. Had to buy some new goggles. And freight and delivery so far, $309.71. So a total of $1,264.01 on random things. And as I said, that's a total spend of about 17 grand. And I reckon around 11 to go with my gas certification, my electric certification, and what was the other thing? Oh, and my tow bar modification certification. So that's about that. Any questions on the budget, as always, just ask. And I do my living in a bus budget every month, which is due in a couple of days, and I'll get that underway for you all guys as well.